Hello YouTube, I'm just here for a very brief few minutes, and once again I apologise for the grainy quality of the video. It's winter here in England and I'm only using the camera on the iMac. I had a problem with my old Sennheiser headphones. I've had them for a few years. They're these little sort of headphones that go in the canals of your ears. They work fine, except that I've lost and can't find anywhere the little rubber pad. I don't know if you can see that it's got like a rubber pad there which makes it fit to your ear, and just having that in your ear is going to fall out, and also all you get is something very, very shrill and tinny. You don't get the full sound. Believe it or not, these rubber bits actually act to give you bass reinforcement. They sound very nice. I can't remember what the model number is of these Sennheisers, but they were about £40. I think I got them at an HMV at a railway station in London once upon a time, a few years ago now. They've done very well, but unfortunately I can't use them anymore because I haven't got that bit. So for a little while, just like for a few days really, I used the built-in, well, the giveaway ones that come with the iPods, and I've got a few pairs from, obviously got a few iDevices. They are absolutely dire, and I really could not recommend enough that you change them as soon as possible. They hurt for a start, or at least they hurt my ears. Just physically wearing them, let alone, you know, actually listening to the sound through them. The only good thing that I would say about them is that they address the iPod typical criticism of it not being particularly loud, because they've got quite a low impedance, I think, and a fairly high sensitivity. But they're very tinny. Music is not full-bodied and doesn't breathe in the way that it should. Now, I thought, well, I need a reasonably priced pair of headphones, because quite honestly I can't afford to buy anything fantastic. Certainly can't afford to spend £40 or £50 on a pair of headphones. I only want a light one, and I wasn't really sure how much I liked wearing these in canal things anyway. Show them again. That bit there goes right down your ear, and it's just I just can't believe that that's actually good for you, at least not to wear for long periods. So I looked in a record shop, we still have them, and found a pair of Sony headphones. Now these are MDR, M like Mark, DR-ED21LP headphones. They're not the ultimate bee's whiskers, as it were, but they look like they will do the job. And when you're buying headphones, if you're looking at any kind of specifications, the two that are the most pertinent to getting a powerful sound, especially out of an iPod, which really does have a very weak sort of output level, is to go for one with a low impedance number. So the impedance, and that's the ohm setting, as it were. 16 ohms is really a good rule of thumb to go for. 32 is just too weak in my opinion. And also a fairly high sensitivity. These Sony ones I think are 108 sensitivity. Okay, returning to the impedance here, Sony actually quote their impedance in a different way, but I think it translates to the same thing, although I'm really not sure. It says 16 watts at 1 kilohertz, but I would imagine that that's pretty much 16 ohms. Although someone will come and correct me if I'm wrong. Please do, if I am wrong there, because I do like to be right, as you well know. Putting them on immediately after listening to some music on the built-in crappy or giveaway crappy iTunes phones or iPod phones, the music totally opened out. It was like the players all separated. You had air around the composers. You even had a certain amount of weight, because whereas I mean, people say that the 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz limit, which is like the CD quality, I suppose, is all that people can hear. Well, it may well be in terms of, you know, real concrete things, but I'm sure that we can, even if we can't hear it per se, we can detect frequencies higher than that. And even if your hearing is tailing off, as mine is, because I'm getting older, everybody's hearing tails off as they get older. But even so, you can still detect higher pitches than you can hear, and also lower pitches than you can hear. And I think Sony have got it quite right. I mean, they go for, they call it the bass reinforcement or something, but it's not unnatural bass reinforcement in the way that pressing a loudness button on a ghetto blaster is. All it is simply an extended frequency response, and it actually goes, or they quote, from 8 hertz, I think, to 23 kilohertz. Let's check this again. Yeah, 8. Yeah, I mean, 8 hertz. I mean, nobody hears that anyway. You feel it, but the effect that it actually has on the listener is just to make things like drums, guitars, whatever, actually have 3D full body and some warmth and weight to them. And after listening to the useless iPhones, iPod headphones, it really is a breath of fresh air, I have to say. Now, on the comfort level, I don't think that these are going to really last, and in terms of, you know, I can't see that no material padding at all is anything other than torture for the ears. Sorry, Sony. I think that perhaps needs to be addressed. I can't wear these for too long. It may well be that I had sore ears on Saturday after wearing the white iPod ones, but having said that, maybe I'll have to get back to you and report on how comfortable these actually become, because at the moment my ears are still a bit sore. It would, I think, on a psychological level, have been quite nice for them to provide some sort of material, because this is just pure plastic here, and looks like it's going to be pure hell for the ears. It does squish down a little bit, but you know, it's like that horrible loo roll that you get in hospitals and things. You know, it might do the job, whatever, might be wonderful, but it just doesn't, you know, inspire all that much confidence. Anyway, yeah, so from a sound quality point of view, those, and a price point of view, those Sony ones are absolutely great, and I would recommend those heartily for anybody who is looking for a recommended upgrade at a reasonable price for their iPod. Okay, bye.